So, welcome everyone. A pleasure, as always, into this intimate living room to living room or other room class. And I'm going to teach a class that I taught this morning. I guess because what I needed it this morning and I enjoyed it so much, I thought I'll teach it again tonight and hopefully it's good for you. It's slow motion and stillness. I mean that these are qualities of yin anyway. Slow motion and stillness. So we're going to come into some joint rotations and then I just seeing some are joining. Welcome, Anya. Welcome, Sonia. Um, we're going to do some slow joint rotations like the neck ones, the 5 minutes one direction, 5 minutes the other, then a slow forward bend, and then some slowness for the hips because it's in the neck and the shoulders where a lot of tension gets stored. Headaches can happen, can happen. So, oh, Emma's finally works the sound. Welcome, Emma. So that helping to release in that, this tension here. And then in the hips is another area that we store a lot of emotional tension. So just to help release that through both movement and stillness. The first part we'll be doing sitting, but if sitting on the ground isn't comfortable, then just change wherever angle your computer is. And you can sit on a sofa, you can sit on a chair. So the sitting should be not an issue. We're going to focus on the shoulders. And I'm just going to go back on my mat. No, funky shadows happening there. There we go. That's better. And then taking a moment to land either in a chair, on your mat, wherever you can sit upright comfortably. And close your eyes. Sigh one or two times. And land in. How do you feel right now? Again, not how we want to feel or think we should feel. This honest inquiry. How do you feel right now? Letting your body feel felt, tuned into just as it is. And letting your heart feel felt and tuned into just as it is. Letting your mind be and feel tuned into just as it is. Here you are. And then when you're ready, just slowly allowing the head to gently lower down. Feeling the stretch along the back of the neck and the shoulders. And then we'll do these super slow neck rotations. So I'll give you 5 minutes for one direction, then 5 minutes for the other. It could be that it takes you 5 minutes to do one, or maybe you do 3, 4, 5 in 5 minutes. So finding a slow pace that works for you. I've noticed through practicing this over and over, the slower I go, the more release I feel. And in each breath, just release into wherever you are in the circle, relaxing the shoulders, the neck, the throat, relaxing the jaw, the lips, the tongue, the breath. And if you want to pause anywhere along the way, you pause. If you want to avoid anywhere, you avoid. Seeing if you can tune into how these lines run from the neck down to the tips of the fingers and up to the crown of the head, down the front and back of the torso. This network of fascial lines. When you meet knots, of course you do, you're human living a complicated life. So breathing into the knots, massaging them with your awareness and breath. Maybe they release, or maybe not yet. That's okay. Keep going in your way, mindfully, lovingly, slowly. 'With awareness, feeling the movement lovingly. Keep relaxing into what's here. Keep softening. And 5 minutes are up. So depending on where you are in the circle, you can finish off. Just already start to move 5 minutes in the other direction. You as well, feeling the tug down the arms, the front of the torso, the back, feeling into where it's tight, crunchy, and offering it love. Slowly continue to circle your head in the opposite direction. Not seeing the uncomfortable parts as wrong, just part of being human and in need of care, need of your love and attention. Relaxing into it, feeling it. Feeling and relaxing, inviting the tension to release, giving it all the time it needs to roll away. Then the 5 minutes are up, so finding a way with no rush at all to float your head back up. Shoulders releasing down, head floating up, belly soft, legs grounded, breathing into this, feeling this rebound. And then very slowly transitioning into butterfly. So you can sit on the edge of a blanket or sit on the ground, feet together, knees out. 5 minutes here. So see if you want to put padding under the legs, padding under your bottom, padding under your head. What do you need? And then allow yourself to roll forward into this. And when you come into it, see if anything needs extra support or adjust it. That you have a shape you can surrender into. And then land in your breath, especially the exhale, surrendering into the ground beneath you. Else can you relax here? Melt, soften, allow. Another breath or two. And taking your time to come up, land on your back, and feel the rebound. How does it feel now to lie down in the embrace of gravity? Nothing to hold. If it feels natural to you, or if you're curious too, please feel free to sigh. Always feel free to sigh. Ah, sighing's our body's natural response of active letting go. Ah, and noticing, what do you feel in the body right now? Then we come to our next slow motion posture, windshield wipers in slow motion. So bending the knees, feet wider than hip distance, and taking your time to lower the legs to one side, maybe more than a breath or two to get there, then taking your time to come up. So similar to the neck rotations, now some rotations for the hips. You may feel it in the front of the thigh and in the lower back as well. Moving at a slow pace that is suitable for you. And then intimately feeling, experiencing the subtle nuances of every tiny movement. How does this feel? Moving with feeling, feeling the movement. This very slow side to side twist. Shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed, breath flowing freely. What are you feeling? How is it? Then coming back to center, either with knees bent or straight, and feel the rebound. No rush in your movements. A slow motion and stillness. And that willingness to hear whatever your body has to say, whether you want to hear it or not, just listening. And you may not be able to meet all of your body, heart, or mind's needs, but at least you can get to know what's going on there. And then your body, heart, and mind feel felt, feel supported. And that alone makes all the difference. And taking your time again, the sense of slow motion, bend your right leg and hug it. And the left leg can be bent or straight. And you can choose to be still here. You may also want to put a pillow under your head. Or you can slowly circle your foot around. We'll give you 2 minutes here, so 1 minute for each direction. Again, there's the choice to just hold the leg or to slowly circle the foot around, feeling into the ankle, the shin, the calf, and around the foot from this movement. Just like with the neck circles, feeling these chains of fascia. You move one and you can feel it far away from the source of movement. Breath stays relaxed, face at ease. And if you like, circling in the other direction. Relaxing into what's here, feeling what's here. And then, if you like, circling around in one direction, the bent legs coming into the hip. You can do this holding on to your knee or not. So slow motion circles, massaging in the right hip socket. Relaxing anything you can while doing this. Many muscles are not involved in it, so letting them be at rest, at ease. And circling in the other direction. Does that make much of a difference with how it is felt? shoulder, throat, neck, jaw, tongue, all relaxed. Nothing to do for them right now. And the last minute is hugging your leg in towards you in stillness. Back the neck long, holding a way that's comfortable, either the shin, the back of the hamstrings. Breathing, feeling, allowing. And releasing the leg. And feeling the difference from the one side to the other. How do you feel now? What is arising and passing away in your body? Bending the elbows, a few circles for the wrists. Here as well, slow, curious, gentle and loving. Circling the other way. You can keep your arms down or reach them up and wiggle the fingers, stretch the arms, move the arms in any creative way you would like. It's visualizing of free flowing meridians, energy up and down. If you want, you can shake them out too. Jaw soft, tongue soft. The one not slow motion thing of the class. Oh, little bit more. And then letting them float down and rest. What are you now feeling in the body? When you're ready to move, hugging in the left leg. Again, that choice, just be still for 2 minutes or 1 minute in each direction of circling the foot around. Probably do the same that you did on the other side, but who knows, maybe not. Those of you circling, oh, what's it like? How far up do you feel the effects of the circle? Can you feel it in the toes? Continuing to let the breath flow smoothly. Circling the other way if you're circling the foot. Slow, gentle, lovingly. And maybe yawns come up. Letting the foot be still. And now circling the bent left leg, coming into the left hip sockets. Little circles or big circles holding your knee or not. What's it like to massage the left hip socket through this rotation? Circling the other way. And then pausing and hugging the left leg in. Breathing into the stillness after the slow motion. What's this like? Releasing your leg and feeling, ooh, what's here now? What's your connection with your body right now? With your heart, with your mind? Then bending the right knee, no, left knee, and keeping the right leg straight. We're going to come into a twist where you bring your bent left leg over and the right leg stays straight, and there's that compression in the lower back. Some of you may want to hold on to your foot for cattail, others of you not. And you may want to, under the right leg, the left leg, put some cushioning. So right leg straight, left leg bent over for a bit of a back bend twist. And you roll your left shoulder back as much as it's willing to go to the ground. Making sure it's not sensitive in knees, shoulders. You're feeling the twist from hips one way, shoulders the other, and the pelvis slightly tilted back. And then when you have your back bend twist, that surrendering into the shape, breathing into it. What else can you relax here? Just a couple more breaths in this shape, softening perhaps a little more, surrendering. And then with the next inhale, if you're holding your foot, first release it. And then with the next inhale, coming out of the twist, pausing on your back, feeling, allowing, being with. Bending the left leg, bending the right, coming over with the right leg, bringing the right shoulder to the ground. See if you want padding under the right leg, if you want to bend the left and hold it with your foot or not. A back bend twist, feeling into this. Surrendering into this. What else can you relax here? Another breath or two. Taking your time, slow motion, rolling out, hugging your knees in towards you, both of them. Giving yourself a big smile, appreciating your body, whatever state it's in. Thanking your body for all of its hard work, day in, day out. And then release the legs and come into Shavasana, corpse pose. You want to sigh, 2, 3, 4 sighs. Ah. And then letting the breath naturally flow. Feeling into the body, heart, mind. Feeling into the ground beneath you. Relaxing. Whatever you can relax. Relaxing. How do you feel now? And how are you meeting what you're feeling? Can you meet it in this atmosphere of spaciousness, of kindness? Knowing all that's here is simply passing through. Nothing to cling to, nothing to push away. Passing through sensations, feelings, thoughts. And where we have choice is how we meet it. So, as best you can, meeting this moment with a smile, with openness and friendliness, and stretch, extend, yawn your way back up to sitting. And if you like, bring the hands together. May we rest in our spacious minds, in our compassionate, joyful hearts, and grounded in embodied presence, full of love, full of gratitude. So precious to spend this time, spend this time with each of you. Mwah.